Parents of Jewish children, we need to talk. We need to talk right now, okay? Because in the last few weeks, I've spent some time with some really sweet young Gen X, F, Z, Ys. I don't even know anymore. They're about 15 to 20 years old. And so many of them told me, I'm really afraid to speak up as a Jew. I'm really, I would never wear my Magen David. I know my friends would make fun of me behind my back. And my parents always tell me, like, hide it. Don't go out with a kippah. You don't want anyone to know that you're Jewish. And I was absolutely flabbergasted by this. Look, I know as a parent that you are trying to protect your child. You don't want your child to be put in a situation where something bad could happen to them. I really, 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 truly get it. But do you understand what you are telling your child when you do this? Do you understand that you are telling your child subliminally that they are the problem? That they are the reason for the violence? That if only they could hide who they really were, who they really are, then the world would just like them? Here's a news flash for you parents. The world doesn't like Jewish people, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse unless we stand up. And the way we stand up is if all of us collectively, together as a group, say, we are no longer hiding. You want to start up with us? We will fight back. Teach your kids Krav Maga. Teach your kids how to stand up. Tell them that they need to go out in groups. Give them pepper spray, hairspray, the things that they need to defend themselves. Do whatever it takes to make sure your kid is physically protected. But under no circumstances, make them hide their identity. You are telling them that the Jewish people are the problem, and if we just shrink, that everything will go back to being okay. Nothing is going to go back to being okay. After October 7th, the world changed. Everything changed. They hate us. They hate us, and they're not going to like us more if we just try and be more like them. The only way they will come to like us or admire us or fear us or whatever it is if we shift into being proud of who we are. When they see us saying we're the problem, we are telling them that they are correct. But when we stand up and say, we are not the problem, we're not going anywhere, we're not hiding, anti-Semitism isn't winning. We're not allowing for this thing to become a norm, to become accepted. Our children will wear their Magen Davids and their kippot, and they will walk outside, and they will post about Israel, and they will not be afraid, because here's the news flash. If you're a young kid and you're scared of posting because you're nervous that somebody might say something negative about you, the surprise is this. They are already saying it about you. They already don't like you. And these are not people worthwhile investing in. I've had so many conversations with people who told me they've lost their friendships. And I say the same thing to them over and over again after October 7th. They were never your friends to begin with. If somebody doesn't see your ability and your right to protect yourself, to defend yourself, to have a land to go to as something that you deserve inherently, that is not somebody who has the same values to you. I'm all for having different opinions and for sharing and for having people in your life who don't have the same exact views on things. But when it comes to your ability to be a human, to survive, to defend yourself, you needing to cower away from it because your friends might judge you is wrong. It's not the right way to look at it, and you have to shift it. I understand that we're afraid. I understand that as parents, all we want is to make sure our kids are safe, but they are not going to grow up safe in today's society if we don't change it. And change starts with a change of mentality. If every Jew walks out there with a Magen David, proud, loud, wearing a flag, telling the world that they can bugger off, it's irrelevant. We don't care if they hate us. This is our right, and we are in the right. If that's the message that we push out to the world, then the world will come to respect us. But if we keep on cowering and if we keep on hiding and if we hope against hope that no one's going to notice that maybe I said something in Hebrew and that my children will that way be safe, they're never going to be safe. The world is never going to get better. It only gets better when we stand up. And some of us have to have the courage to share that with our children. Stop telling your children that they're the problem. Stop telling your children that if they just hide their identity, then they'll be more palatable to the world. Make them scream it loud and proud. And if they have to pay some sort of a price for it, if they won't get a job somewhere, then that means that they shouldn't be working in a company that doesn't understand that Israel is a positive thing, that doesn't understand that anti-Semitism is negative. That's what it means. I get asked all the time, are you not afraid of the ramifications of you posting this content? Maybe you won't get a job one day if you're looking for one. Well, first of all, I hope I never have to get a job, and I hope I get to do this for the rest of my life. But let's say that does happen. I am not working for a company that can't see and understand that anti-Semitism is bad, that can't see and understand that Islamophobia is not the way forward, that radical Islam is a problem. I am not working for a company that won't allow me to express my opinions and be who I am honestly and authentically. And that is what I want for all of us to understand. Share with your children that their values are beautiful, that being Jewish is amazing and wonderful. And the more we're hated for it, the more we have to stand up for it. You know, all the successful people in the entire world had haters because people don't like people who succeed. Why? Because it makes them feel bad. There are two ways for somebody who has low self-esteem to succeed in not feeling terrible about themselves. Number one is to lower people around them. When you look at somebody succeeding, either you can jump, this is number two, to get higher than them, to do better than them. You can look at what they're doing and say, okay, I want more. And that way you're on top, or you can lower them down and that way you're on top as well. By no work on your own. That's what's going on right now with the Jewish people. The world will look up at us if we continue to fight to stand up, to stand tall, to be better, to be a moral example, even if we're hated. Successful people are never liked. It is only once they actually reach success at the end of the day that people try and aspire to be like them. But we are always going to be hated. That is the point of being a Jewish person. Teachers are not particularly liked because they are there to teach the world what needs to happen. They are there to teach their classroom the truth, and that is where we are at. Parents, I beg of you, grandparents, people who are watching this, friends, young people, if you're out there, start a movement. Ask your friends to join you. Walk around in groups. Wear it loud. Wear it proud. They hate you anywhere. Hiding is not going to make it any better. That is my plea for today. That is my one simple request of you. Learn to wear your Judaism with pride and the whole world will be better off. My kids, your kids, everybody's kids will be better off in a world where anti-Semitism is just not a norm and is not accepted. We have to fight back, and it starts by realizing that we are in the right. I'm Ira. You already know the drill. Like, comment, share, do whatever you need to do to get the word of these videos out. We have to start fighting back. And as you know, you sharing this link with 1, 2, 3, 4 people will make this video grow 10 times more than the algorithm can ever do. So please, if you appreciate our message and if you believe in what we're doing, this is the biggest way you can help back. You can give back. This is the way that we can actually hopefully succeed in getting other people to be loud and proud and Jewish and fight back and not just accept the insanity that is online quietly. Thank you guys.